Yo guys, so basically back in the days, more or less like 1 year ago, if you wanted the best full experience with the widest, fastest possible lens with decent quality, decent sharpness for the Lumix system, for the Micro Four Thirds system, you would have to choose between a very narrow amount of available lenses on the market. One of the choices would be the Tokina 11-16mm F2.8 lens, which was one of the best EF mount lenses that you could pair with the Lumix GH series or the G series, basically using the Viltrox EF M2 adapter. All this changed when the Panasonic Leica DG Summilux 9mm came out more or less like a year ago, and today we're gonna do a review of that particular lens, comparing it with the Tokina 11-16, and guess what? I'm recording on the 9mm Panasonic at the moment in pitch black darkness, using only one little tiny light. We're at f1.7 at the moment, 1/50th of a second shutter speed, recording at 4K 30 frames per second, and we're overexposed, more or less like one stop, what it says on the meter. Hello everyone, nice to see you again. Today we have a long-awaited video of the Panasonic Leica DG Summilux 9mm F1.7 lens. It's one of my new purchases. Like you see, it's a very small and compact. It's one of the widest, or the widest lens that you can get natively for the Lumix or the Panasonic or the Micro Four Thirds form factor. Basically, we're going to be comparing the Tokina 11-16 F2.8 with the Viltrox adapter with the Panasonic 9mm Leica. Hopefully we can get some nice comparisons. Okay, so this is the Tokina 11-16 F2.8 lens. We're testing this with the Viltrox EF M2 Micro Four Thirds to Canon EF mount adapter. The body is the Lumix G80. In-body stabilization is active. So the right hand side of the table is touching the screen, the edge of the screen on the right, and on the left we have half of the pillow visible. So let's use this as a benchmark when we're going to test the other lens, Panasonic 9mm. So yeah, we're at f2 at the moment, even though the lens is f2.8. Viltrox adapter is allowing us to go wide open. It's f2 at the moment. Shutter speed 1/50th of a second. We're recording at 30 frames per second at ISO 200. So yeah, this is 11mm, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, back to 11. Okay, so now we're filming with the Leica DG Summilux F1.7 9mm, a spherical wide angle, and instantly you can see that the Tokina 11-16 was wider. I'm touching the right hand side of the screen is touching the right edge of the table, and the pillow on the left is not visible, so the Tokina is definitely wider. I think not only in the horizontal plane but also in the vertical plane. We are at 200 ISO, 1/50th of a second shutter speed at f3.2 at the moment. So the Panasonic Leica is definitely brighter. Let's go f2.2, f2, f1.8, f1.7. So yeah, f1.8, f2, f2.2, f2.5, f2.8, 3.2, and this is the middle ground basically. Again, stabilization is on, on the Lumix G80. Okay, we're vlogging with the Tokina 11-16 at the moment. You can see it in the mirror over there. It's my hand is fully extended. The body is the Lumix G80. In body stabilization, the Tokina is at 11mm at the moment, F2, so wide open, 1/50th of a second. Shutter speed and how much? Yeah, 30 frames per second, exactly the same. So ISO 200, vlogging test, arms fully extended. So yeah, just tell me what you think. Is it better than the Panasonic 9mm? Is it worse? Is it the same? You tell me. Okay, right now we've mounted the Panasonic Leica DG Summilux F1.7 9mm wide angle lens again, fully extended, arm fully extended. We're at F2.0 at the moment, F2, ISO 200 vlogging test on the Panasonic G80. In-body stabilization is on. We're at 1/50th of a second shutter speed. So I'm trying to give you as a fair comparison as possible between these two lenses. The Panasonic is brighter, definitely brighter. We're at F2 at the moment. Let's go with, F2, F1.7, F2, F1.7, F2, F1.7. We are overexposed more than one stop, around one stop at the moment. I was really hoping that the Leica would be wider than the Tokina 11-16 with the Viltrox adapter. However, this is not the case. The Panasonic is not as wide. It's brighter, definitely. It's 1.7 aperture. However, I bought this lens specifically because I wanted the focus to be perfect and the sharpness of the lens to be ideal. As ideal as I can get. With the Tokina 11-16, you have this problem that you have to adjust the focus because the Tokina is a EF lens, so it's not native to Panasonic. That's why you have the micro four thirds adapter attached to it. However, the adapter needs focusing, can be adjusted. The focus can be adjusted on the adapter, and obviously there is a little bit of a quality image degradation because there is another piece of glass basically in between the sensor and the subject. And also the Tokina, it is a sharp lens, however it's a EF mount lens, so it's designed for a different kind of a system. So that's why I went with the 9mm Panasonic, because this is all matched. This is a native system. This will give me quick and easy maximum sharpness without fiddling, without changing or adjusting any elements. I did adjust the focus on the Viltrox adapter. It's a quite easy thing to do. I did match this with this particular Tokina lens. However, I still was having this at the back of my head that something's not right, something might be better. It's not a scientific kind of a setup. This is not produced by the factory, and I couldn't really test how accurate my focus setup was. That's why I was a little bit skeptical, and I went for the Panasonic 9mm. The size difference is quite dramatic. The Tokina is like this big and it's heavy. With the Viltrox adapter it's even bigger, and basically it's bulky. This is so small and it's almost as wide, so I reckon the loss of width will not be that big of a factor. The lens overall is quite nice. The focus ring is maybe a bit stiff, but this is what you want, precision. It's very nice. I like how the lens looks and performs. Okay, we can do another comparison. Basically, I'm using two cameras at the moment to film this video. There's a GH5
with the Panasonic 14-140 f3.5 to 6.2, I suspect, I can't remember. And here I have the Lumix G80 with the 25mm F1.7. So let's also do a comparison when I mount this Leica 9mm onto the Panasonic G80. Yeah, there you go. This is the 9mm F1.7 Leica DG Summilux on the G80, and this is how wide it goes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're doing a vlogging test with the Leica Summilux DG 9mm F1.7. It's basically completely dark. We're using the Lumix GH5. We're using the autofocus. We're not in manual focus, so forgive me for any focus hunting. We've got the lav mic mounted to my chest. Basically it's on a cable mounted directly to the camera. We're walking, it's basically dark outside. We've got some street lights operational, some lights from the shops behind me over there. But generally, is this a good vlogging lens? Is this a bright enough lens to be able to satisfy your needs? Also, I have this neat little lumen top flashlight. It's the E05C everyday carry flashlight. So we're gonna do some videos with this flashlight later on, but I just wanted to show you how can this multi-source flashlight can add to your productivity. Basically, instead of carrying some expensive lights, or even not expensive lights, video lights specifically, you can carry just a tiny little flashlight, which is 95 CRI basically, and it's going to double as your flashlight and a video light. So look, this is the main source, and this is the second source from the side. So when I light myself up, look, it's a very nice addition to the vlogging setup. So basically you can light yourself up even if you don't have a bright enough lens. I do suspect that the Summilux Leica DG 9mm F1.7 is bright enough for any kind of a scenario. However, having this kind of a light is still nice. Let me switch this off. Okay, oh, sure, I do have some lights from the shops at the moment, but definitely worth a try. See you later.